Okay, can you guys hear me? I think we're good to go. Do you think that everyone has the love of their life, or the person that they're meant to be with is out there, or is it just a myth? Good question. In life, I believe there are two things that we have to do in order to grow. The first thing is set expectations for ourselves and set goals for ourselves to overcome. And I don't mean limitations, because expectations and limitations are two separate things. Expectations are things that you set for yourself, like goals that you need to overcome, like, oh, I'm gonna get to 25,000 by this date, or I'm gonna get to 50,000 by this date. Limitations are, I'm only gonna get to 50,000 and that's it. Like, I'm done there. You know, like, that's a limitation. I can't go any further than that. The reason why you want to set expectations for yourself and goals for yourself is so that you could achieve greater things in life. The second thing that we have to do in life in order to grow is be open-minded. Expectations, milestones, and open-mindedness, they need to go hand in hand in order for us to grow. We have to be able to adapt to an environment, adapt to the situation, be open-minded to things in order to be able to survive, in order to be able to grow. I made a video a while ago talking about things I like in a girl, or things I'm interested in a girl. And basically what that video is, you know, a list of things that I'm looking for in a girl, like characteristics, qualities, and it's kind of superficial. But if you want to watch it, I'm gonna leave the link around here somewhere. You know, you can check it out. Those are all expectations for me. Like, I would like to have a girl who's smart, who's pretty, who can sing, who can dance, who can dress well, who's down to earth, who's humble. Those characteristics and qualities are only there as a guideline, but they're not holding me back from anything else. For example, I get a lot of questions on Tumblr and on like Twitter and Facebook about, you know, would you date a tall girl? Would you date a black girl? Would you date a white girl? Would you date a Hispanic girl? Would you date an Indian girl? Would you date outside of your race? Would you date someone like, you know, short? And my answer to that is always, yeah, sure, maybe. You know, anything can happen. I say that answer because, one, it's true, anything can happen. And two, I don't want to limit myself. If I reply back to all those questions saying, no, I'm not going to date a tall girl. No, I'm not going to date a black girl. No, I'm not going to date a Hispanic girl. No, I'm not going to date a short girl. No, I'm not going to date a white girl. You know, that's just limiting me from everything. Why would I do that to myself? I'm trapping myself in a little box. Like, I wouldn't want to do that. And you shouldn't do that in life. So that's why I always say anything can happen. And here's how you know you found the right one, you know, your soulmate. You need to have expectations. Do what I did, make a list. Have all the characteristics down to a T. Make it very detailed. You know, he or she has to be funny, smart, long hair, short hair, blue eye, green eye. Make all those expectations, make all those qualities and characteristics known. Write it down on a piece of paper, put it in your phone, do whatever, right? And when you have that list, bring it with you. Whenever you go on a date, whenever you meet a guy or a girl, check your list. After you compare them with the list, how did they do? Now you know you found your soulmate, you found the right one when you don't care about the list anymore. When that list goes out the window. You know you found the right one when that person isn't what you expect them to be. The person isn't tall, or isn't short, or isn't rich, or isn't poor, or isn't, you know, funny, or isn't down to earth, or isn't polite, or is polite. You know, like all those things that you want in a guy or a girl, that person doesn't have those qualities, or doesn't fit that quality to a T. But even still, that person makes you smile, that person makes you laugh, makes you cry. You know, the person that you don't want a one night stand with, but you want to like spend the weekend with them. The person that you want to stay in with on the weekend, order a pie pizza, some buffalo wings, 2-liter soda, just watch some anime, some Netflix. The person that you want to go to Comic-Con with and cosplay with. The person who's your duo partner in League of Legends, who's your support to your ADC, or your ADC to your support. The person that you'd rather hang out with than go out and drink with your boys, or go out to a club with your boys. When you get good news, that person is the first person that you want to tell. That's how you know that you found the right one. That's how you know that that person is your soulmate. And when that person makes you more happy than anything else. But to answer your question, Anan, do I believe that someone's meant for us out there? Do I believe there's a soulmate for us? Yeah, Anan, I do believe that there's a soulmate out there for us. And it's our job to go find them. Or for them to find us. Whichever one.